The shot by Dunn, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Beal outside.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
To halt the run. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And here's the fast break. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Assist goes to.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Phoenix calls timeout. Of course, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true. And what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Here's O'Neal driving in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Outside Jones. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Back to Porzingis. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Porzingis has got 5 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected in a ball string.
And so it's Boston in a good...
The Suns, 10.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Kick out to Brown. Pass to Cornette. Let's go with a 3. And And again, Boston with the triple. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because if you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game. Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser, defended by Dunn. Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And, you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
B.A., maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And stolen by Brown. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
How about the hands and anticipation defensively by Jaylen Brown, part of what makes him special.
Beal from outside. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Beal outside. There's the 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Here's Pritchard. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Bradley Beal.
And the basket by Beal.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. defense all over him, no problem.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's the second effort. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
Line for your Celtics.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit. That's just a terrific pass to beat the defense up the court, and that's exactly how you move the ball in transition.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one on Tatum. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Boston making a switch here.
3 shots.
He's off on the second. And he misses all 3. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Horford. Back to White. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.